And a single server crash almost shut down DoorDash deliveries to 2.3 million customers across 15 major cities. The $500 million AI algorithm behind their 30-minute promise was nearly exposed, and 847,000 orders hung in the balance. But here's what they don't want you to know. Hit subscribe right now because this changes everything about your next delivery order. On March 14th, 2025, DoorDash's central servers experienced a catastrophic failure. Within minutes, 847,000 active orders froze. Dashers couldn't see destinations. Restaurants received duplicate orders. The company faced $12 million in potential refunds, but the real shocker? Only 3 companies control this entire system. DoorDash's secret weapon isn't delivery drivers. It's a 3-layer prediction system processing 1.2 billion data points per second. Layer 1, demand forecasting that knows you'll order Thai food on rainy Tuesdays. Layer 2, driver positioning that moves Dashers to hotspots before orders exist. Layer 3, restaurant pre-alerts that start your meal cooking before you hit confirm. This AI predicts your order 15 minutes before you place it. It knows your lunch break schedule, your payday splurges, your hangover Sundays. The algorithm tracks 47 behavioral patterns per user, creating what insiders call hunger profiles. Wait until you see what happens at the 2-minute mark. The scale is staggering. DoorDash processes 1.2 billion data points every single second. That's more data than NASA uses to land rovers on Mars. Each order generates 3,400 individual calculations. Distance, traffic, weather, restaurant speed, Dasher availability, even your apartment building's elevator wait times. Here's what's crazy. The average human makes a food decision in 3.7 seconds. DoorDash's AI makes 14,000 micro-decisions in that same time. It assigns your order to the optimal Dasher before your payment processes. The system is so fast it actually slows itself down to seem more human. This next part will blow your mind. DoorDash beats Uber Eats using tactics nobody talks about. While Uber Eats relies on their ride-sharing network, DoorDash built exclusive partnerships with 340,000 restaurants. These partners share real-time kitchen data, letting DoorDash see exactly when your burger hits the grill. The real advantage? Micro-fulfillment hubs. DoorDash secretly operates 1,200 ghost locations storing popular items. Your McDonald's order might come from a warehouse, not a restaurant. These hubs cut delivery times by 43% and exist in unmarked buildings across every major city. Right now, 50,000 red dots move across DoorDash's internal maps. Each dot represents a Dasher, but that's just the surface. The hidden network includes 15,000 ghost kitchens operating under fake restaurant names. That trendy burger joint you love? It might be a Denny's kitchen using a different brand. DoorDash's predictive restaurant alert system notifies kitchens 7 minutes before peak times. If the Chipotle near you starts prepping extra rice at 11:53 a.m., it's because the AI detected a lunch rush pattern. The system even accounts for local events. Taylor Swift concert nearby? Extra drivers deployed 2 hours early. The secret they're hiding from Uber Eats? Here's what DoorDash never advertises. Each delivery costs them $2.40 just in operational expenses. Driver pay, insurance, server costs, customer service. Yet they charge you $5.99 for delivery plus service fees. The profit margin? Razor thin at $1.20 per order after all costs. But volume changes everything. 35 million orders monthly times $1.20 equals $42 million in profit. The 30-minute promise isn't about customer satisfaction. It's about order volume. Faster deliveries mean more orders per Dasher, higher customer retention, and compound growth. Last year alone, this strategy generated $18 billion in revenue. Back to March 14th. At 12:47 p.m. Eastern, a routine server update triggered a cascade failure. The AI's neural network corrupted, sending 400,000 Dashers to wrong locations simultaneously. Customers watched their food travel away from them on tracking maps. One order in Manhattan went to New Jersey before returning. Internal panic ensued. Engineers worked from 3 continents to restore service. The fix required rolling back 6 months of algorithm improvements. During those 3 hours, DoorDash hemorrhaged $4.2 million per hour, but here's what saved them. DoorDash's secret failsafe activated. Operation Red Door. This emergency protocol switches to manual dispatch mode, where 200 human operators in Phoenix take control. These operators, mostly former air traffic controllers, manually assign orders using a system designed for nuclear war scenarios. The manual system processed 120,000 orders per hour, preventing total collapse. Customers never knew their high-tech delivery became human-powered. DoorDash paid operators $500 per hour during the crisis, totaling $3 million in emergency wages. Ever wonder why your food arrives exactly when promised? The truth about Dashers will shock you. Base pay starts at just $2 per delivery. Tips make or break income. A Dasher completing 3 deliveries per hour at base pay earns $6 before expenses. Gas, wear and tear, taxes reduce this to $2.40 actual profit per hour. But the AI optimizes for speed, not Dasher welfare. It assigns orders that maximize company efficiency, often sending drivers 8 miles for a $2 base pay. The Earn by Time mode pays $15 per active hour but requires accepting every order, including unprofitable ones. Low tips equal slower service because Dashers cherry-pick profitable orders. DoorDash's market dominance comes from copying then improving competitor strategies. They studied Domino's 30-minute guarantee, Amazon's predictive shipping, and Uber's surge pricing. Uber Eats processes 500 million data points daily. DoorDash processes that every 25 minutes. Grubhub relies on restaurant tablets. DoorDash integrates directly with point-of-sale systems. While competitors react to orders, DoorDash predicts them. The algorithm knows Friday night means 2.3x normal volume and prepositions 15,000 extra Dashers. The future arrived in Christiansburg, Virginia. DoorDash's partnership with Wing deploys drones traveling 65 miles per hour, delivering meals in under 10 minutes. These aren't toys. Military-grade drones carrying 3-pound payloads navigate using AI that costs $2 million per unit. Current limitations: weather, weight, and regulations. But DoorDash invested $280 million in drone infrastructure. By 2027, they plan 10,000 drone deliveries daily. The economics are compelling. Drone delivery costs $0.80 versus $2.40 for human delivery. Your next order might arrive from the sky. Every DoorDash interaction feeds the beast. The app tracks 312 data points per user: location patterns, spending habits, cuisine preferences, order timing, tip amounts, complaint history, even how fast you eat based on reorder patterns. This data sells for millions. DoorDash's real product isn't food delivery, it's consumer behavior intelligence. They know more about American eating habits than the FDA. Restaurant chains pay $50,000 monthly for neighborhood consumption reports. Your midnight ice cream orders contribute to data sets worth billions. The biggest secret: DoorDash owns restaurants you've never heard of. Through shell companies, they operate 3,000 ghost kitchens under 150 different brand names. That authentic Italian place. It's a DoorDash facility staffed by line cooks making 12 items from 12 different restaurants. These kitchens generate 40% profit margins versus 3% for traditional delivery. Located in cheap industrial areas, they exist solely for delivery. No dining rooms, no waitstaff, no overhead, just cooking stations pumping out orders. The model is so profitable, DoorDash plans 10,000 locations by 2027. DoorDash conquered America by ignoring cities initially. While Uber Eats fought for Manhattan, DoorDash targeted suburbs where families order more frequently and in larger amounts. Suburban orders average $47 versus $23 urban. The suburban strategy required different logistics: longer distances, fewer Dashers, larger orders. DoorDash created Dasher pools where drivers cover 15-mile radiuses versus 3-mile urban zones. They partnered with gas stations for Dasher rest stops and vehicle maintenance discounts. This suburban foundation generates 67% of revenue. Your DoorDash prices aren't fixed. The AI adjusts costs based on 23 factors: your order history, local competition, weather, time of day, even your phone's battery level. Low battery? Prices increase $1.40 average because you're less likely to comparison shop. Restaurant menu prices on DoorDash average 20% higher than in-store. A $10 meal becomes $12 before fees. Add delivery, service charges, and tip, that $10 meal costs $24. The algorithm calculates your maximum willingness to pay based on past behavior. Regular customers pay more because the AI knows they'll accept it. Restaurants hate and need DoorDash equally. The platform charges restaurants 15 to 30% commission per order. A $20 meal nets the restaurant just $14 after fees. Many operate at losses, hoping for customer loyalty. But refusing DoorDash means losing 40% of potential customers. The platform holds restaurants hostage through market dominance. Some restaurants create virtual brands exclusively for delivery, offsetting losses through volume. Others inflate prices to compensate. That $15 burger, It's $10 if you pick it up yourself. The gig economy's dark side. 4.2 million Dashers compete for orders with no benefits, no minimum wage, no job security. After expenses, 68% of Dashers earn below minimum wage. The turnover rate? 90% quit within 1 year. DoorDash spent $200 million fighting legislation that would classify Dashers as employees. They won, keeping labor costs minimal. The human cost of your 30-minute delivery. Workers driving unsafe vehicles, skipping maintenance, risking accidents for $2 base pay. The algorithm doesn't calculate human suffering. DoorDash's next move will eliminate human delivery entirely. Project Autonomy involves 50,000 self-driving vehicles by 2030. Tesla partnership negotiations leaked show plans for dedicated delivery pods. No drivers, no tips, pure profit. Combined with drone fleets and robot sidewalk delivery, human Dashers become obsolete. The technology exists. Only regulations delay implementation. When it happens, delivery costs drop 80%, speed increases 60%, and millions lose income. Your convenient delivery comes at society's expense. DoorDash manipulates market dynamics through predatory pricing. They operate at losses in new markets, undercutting local delivery services until competitors fold. Once dominant, prices increase 35% average. In 127 cities, DoorDash holds over 70% market share. This monopolistic behavior faces increasing scrutiny. 7 states launched antitrust investigations. The European Union considers breaking up delivery platforms, but DoorDash's lobbying budget, $45 million annually, buys political protection. Next time you order, remember these facts. Your delivery generates 4.2 pounds of CO2 emissions. Your Dasher earns $2.40 after expenses. Your data joins 147 million profiles worth $8.3 billion. Your convenience costs more than money. The 30-minute promise reshapes cities. Restaurants cluster near highways for faster delivery. Ghost kitchens replace neighborhood eateries. Traditional dining declines 3% annually. DoorDash isn't just delivering food, they're restructuring society around their algorithm. The server crash exposed fragility. One failure nearly collapsed food delivery for millions. As dependence grows, so does vulnerability. Cyber attacks, power outages, or regulatory changes could instantly eliminate access to food delivery. DoorDash knows this. They're building redundancies, backup systems, and alternative networks. But the fundamental risk remains: centralized control over decentralized needs. When 40% of Americans rely on delivery apps for meals, system failures mean hunger. Which DoorDash secret shocked you most? The AI that predicts your hunger, the $2.40 cost per delivery, or how they beat Uber Eats every time? Drop your answer below, and I'll reveal which one affects your next order the most. Subscribe now for next week's expose, how Uber Eats is building a secret weapon to destroy DoorDash's monopoly, and why your favorite restaurants might disappear forever. Share this before your next order. Everyone deserves to know what's really behind that 30-minute promise.